and the memories got even sharper, and the empty chair felt even emptier. And that is when I realized something. Grief doesn't ruin the holidays. Trying your best to reject grief is what ruins the holidays. Hi, my friend, and welcome to the Bounce Back Black Woman podcast. I'm Dell, and with God's help, I've overcome some of the toughest trials in life that I could ever have imagined. Do you find yourself struggling to move beyond a heartbreak or a hardship, asking God, why me? Well, I'm here to help women just like you heal and build the resilience to overcome life's greatest trials. If you long for joy and confidence again, this podcast is for you. So grab your headphones and those hardships. Let's talk. Hey there, my friend, and welcome back to Bounce Back Black Woman. Today's episode is a little softer, a little slower, a little bit more sacred. Because if you're listening right now and there's someone that you're missing, a parent, a partner, a child, a friend, a relationship that used to comfort you, I want you to know that I see you. I have been you. God sees you. And my friend, your grief is real. And the holidays, the whole holiday season, it has a way of touching wounds that we thought were healed, or at least healing. So this episode is for you if the season feels a little quieter, heavier, or even a little more emotional than you expected. Let's walk through this together. Let me share something personal with you if I can. There are chairs in my own life that will never be filled again. My mother, my second husband, my father. People who shaped my world in ways that still ripple through my life today. And while my relationship with each one of them was very different, none of them were perfect. And every holiday season, whether I'm prepared for it or not, those aches come back. And they don't come back because I'm stuck. And they don't come back because I haven't healed. They come back because of grief. Real grief. Real grief is love that has nowhere to go. No outlet. There was a year that I tried to just ignore it. I told myself, focus on the good. Stay busy. Stay grateful. Don't let yourself feel it. But my friend, the silence got even louder. And the memories got even sharper. And the empty chair felt even emptier. And that is when I realized something. Grief doesn't ruin the holidays. Trying your best to reject grief is what ruins the holidays. Because when you don't make space for the feelings, they figure out a way to force their way through. And so now I honor it. I name it. I let those memories in, gently, like visitors. And I let myself feel both the gratitude for the love that I had and the ache that I feel from them being gone. So here's what I want you to know as you might be navigating grief this season. The first thing is that missing someone is a sign of love, not a sign of lack. Your grief honors their place in your life, which no one can ever take from you. It's not a setback. It is proof that you were connected deeply and that you loved with your whole heart. Next is that you don't have to be strong during the holidays. Strength is not pretending that you're okay. Strength is telling the truth about how you really feel. Next, the holidays magnify what we've lost, like almost no other season. And they also magnify what we never had, For some women, the grief is a death, a breakup, an estranged child, a fractured family, or the fantasy of a healthy family that they never experienced. All of it counts, my friend, and all of it deserves compassion from others, but most importantly, compassion from yourself. The next thing to remember is that you get to create new traditions that fit the season of life that you're in now. Letting go of old traditions doesn't mean letting go of love or memories or meaning. It means making room for the life that you have now and embracing that with gratitude and expectance of things to come. I also want you to know that Jesus himself understood grief. Your sorrow doesn't push God away. If you let it, your sorrow actually draws him closer. The scripture that this episode is anchored in comes from John 11:35. It's 2 simple words, the shortest verse in the Bible. Jesus wept. And what that tells us is everything. It tells us that God understands grief. It tells us that God honors emotion. It tells us that God doesn't rush your healing. And it also reminds us that God sits with you in your sorrow. So if Jesus could feel grief without shame, so can you, my friend. So can you. Now, our question we always ask is, why does this hurt so much? Well, grief during the holidays is a little bit unique because the season highlights everything that we are missing. Memories intensify because for some of us, the holidays were the best parts of the year with people that we loved. It's unique because traditions might feel different for you now, and silence might feel louder. Grief during the holidays is different because the world expects joy while you're carrying ache deep inside. And your nervous system is already tired with all the shopping and the planning and the decorating and the partying. You are overwhelmed in ways that you might not even realize. And it hurts because loss stings more when everybody else seems whole and happy and healed. So, my friend, I want you to remember that you are not alone in this, and you are not behind in your healing. This, my friend, is part of the journey. So here's the truth I want you to breathe in. You can honor what was while still embracing what is. Grief and gratitude can live in the same heart. And here are the prompts I want you to take to your journal. Number 1, who am I missing this season? And what do they mean to me? Number 2, what memories feel tender, heavy, or even beautiful? Number 3, what tradition needs to shift so that I can honor my current season in life? Number 4, how can I invite God into my grief instead of hiding it or pretending that it's not there? And number 5, what does it look like to give myself the permission to finally feel? My friend, I want you to hear my heart on this. You are not weak for grieving. You are not behind, and you are not doing this thing wrong. You're a woman carrying love and memories and meaning in the most tender way that you can. God is holding you, and your healing is unfolding. And the empty chair does not mean that you're alone. So if today's episode stirred something in you, I don't want you to feel like you have to carry it alone, my friend. It's in seasons like this that I've learned just how important it is to have something grounding, something that helps you stay present with God, even in the silence. I'm sharing a free guide called 26 Ruthlessly Intentional Tactics that has supporting scripture and encouragement. And I'm not sharing it as a checklist, but rather as something that you can come back to when the quiet feels heavy. It's linked below in the show notes. And sis, whenever you're ready, go and get it. Tuck it away for those moments that are inevitably going to come. And I will see you in the next episode. Well, that's it for today, my friend. I really hope this episode inspired, encouraged, or just plain comforted you. If so, please share it with a friend who might be struggling in her own healing journey. And if you take a moment to leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts, you'll help other women find encouragement through their heartbreak. Remember that God is holding your hand along this journey. And guess what? I'm holding the other. Life is short, so bounce back, Black woman.